I didn't yell, I didn't cry, I just vanished. When trust breaks, it doesn't always shatter with noise. Sometimes it just stops. 8 months later, she found me, tears in her eyes, a single question on her lips. Can we try again? If you've ever been blindsided by someone you trusted most, stick around. This is my story, and maybe yours too. Claire and I were together for nearly a decade. Small town love, morning coffees, laughter at grocery stores. To everyone else, we looked like we had it all. But sometimes, the prettiest pictures hide the deepest cracks. I noticed the distance before I understood it. Late nights that became unexplained absences. A password changed, a gaze that no longer lingered. And then one evening, I saw it. Her tablet left unlocked. A message. I miss you too. Not graphic, not loud, but it was the quiet confirmation that everything had changed. I didn't confront her. I didn't demand answers or start a war. I just wrote one line. I know. I need time. I left. Rented a tiny place near a lake 3 towns away. Switched to remote work and let the silence swallow me. She called. She texted. Then she stopped. Grief isn't always loud. Sometimes it just sits beside you in the dark, saying nothing. And I let it. The nights were the hardest. I'd stare at the ceiling, wondering, was she sorry? Was I too quick to leave? Or not quick enough? I started painting again, ran at sunrise, let the quiet reshape me, not to forget her, but to remember myself. Then, one night, a knock, and everything changed. She stood there, Claire, hair messier, face thinner, eyes heavier, but still her. "Hi," she whispered. I stepped aside. She sat like she still belonged. "I'm not here to beg," she said. "I just needed you to know I'm sorry, and I miss you." My chest tightened, so I asked the question that had haunted me for months. Why? She wiped a tear. It wasn't him, it was me. I felt invisible, and instead of talking to you, I disappeared into someone else. She didn't justify. She owned it. We talked for hours, not as partners, not as enemies, just 2 people trying to untangle what broke. She told me about therapy, about sleepless nights, about letters she wrote but never sent. She wasn't asking for another shot. She just wanted me to know I mattered. And for the first time in months, I didn't feel like a ghost in my own story. The next morning, she left without a dramatic goodbye. Just a glance, like she hoped this wasn't the last time. I stood there for a long time after she drove off. My heart a battlefield, memories on one side, pain on the other. But one thing was clear. Healing was mine now, whether or not she'd be part of it again. That was a decision I hadn't made yet. They say time heals all wounds. I don't believe that. Time just gives you distance. So you can choose how to carry the scars. Claire's apology didn't erase what happened, but it gave the pain context. And in that, I found clarity. Forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes, it's just the start of peace. I don't know if we'll find our way back, but I do know this. I walked away once, and I found my voice in that silence. I won't lose it again. If you've been through heartbreak, if someone broke your trust and you're still standing, you're stronger than you think. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. And sometimes, letting someone back in starts with knowing you don't need to. Drop a comment if you've ever had to choose between pain and peace. And if this story spoke to you, subscribe. There are more stories like this, real ones, raw ones. Yours might be next.